Another scoreboard update, and this one is on the flat Earth side, bringing the score to 7-2. This was an interview on a channel called Kingdom in Context, and I was interviewed by Sean Griffin. So the exciting news is that Jaron Campanella of Jaronism doesn't have to be alone on the scoreboard anymore for Team Flat Earth. As always, you can check our website for scoreboard updates. It'll also contain a link to the interview that I did yesterday with Sean Griffin, which you can check out. The interview is good. The comment section was a bit rough, but that's okay. I was hoping Sean might give a suggestion to make the final experiment a more robust experiment, which he didn't do. But as a reminder, he's also showing how easy it is to get on our scoreboard. If you were one of the 24 flat earthers or 24 globe earthers that were originally invited to participate in the final experiment, all you have to do is do an interview with me to get on the scoreboard. That is, if you don't want to join us in Antarctica or you don't want to make a suggestion to make our experiment better. Now, I was thinking about the interview after the fact, and I actually think Sean, not intentionally, but I think he did make a suggestion which will make the experiment better. One of the reasons he probably didn't make a suggestion such as that intentionally is because he said in the interview he does not think that we will make it to Antarctica. He doesn't believe the final experiment will even take place. Why? He suspects the powers that be, who are essentially keeping the truth of the shape of the Earth under wraps and lying to us and deceiving us, are not going to allow the final experiment to take place. And it occurred to me after thinking about that, that actually is a suggestion which will help make the final experiment better. What am I talking about? Well, in the world of science, it's about making predictions and then testing them. That's what various models do, is you make models, those models contain predictions, and then you go test those predictions. And so he's kind of doing that. He did make a prediction that this won't happen, that we won't make it to Antarctica, that we won't be able to conduct the final experiment and see what the sun does in Antarctica. And so that's great. That's a valid prediction. And if his prediction comes true, because think about it, this trip to Antarctica happens every single year, and it's put on by Antarctic Logistics and Expeditions. So why would it be that a trip that happens every single year all of a sudden doesn't happen in 2024, the year of the final experiment? It doesn't make sense. Keep in mind, we're just joining a pre-existing trip that happens annually. So there's a bunch of other people around the world who have signed up on this trip to go see Antarctica, and so they would all be affected too. And so I think the prediction is valid and worthy in terms of, if it doesn't happen, that's going to tell us something. It won't be conclusive in and of itself, but it will tell us that maybe there is something to a massive cover-up on an international scale. So anyway, Sean, thank you for the interview. Happy to put you on the scoreboard. As they say in sports, we now have ourselves a game. Go ahead and stay tuned. I hope to have an update by tomorrow or Friday as to whether or not Austin Whitsitt and Jaron Campanella will be representing Team Flat Earth in Antarctica this December for the final experiment. Take care.